Welcome to the Cam Cameron Show, again from Memorial Stadium today at the off week for Indiana football. And Cam, some different things happening this week. Talk about the things you tried to do.
Well, the first thing, we wanted to get some rest. While we're getting rest, at the same time it's midterm exams, a lot of papers due. And it gave us a chance early in the week to give our players a couple of days off. Then we got back to practice on Thursday, and we've had some real productive days. I think it gives you an opportunity to go back and address some fundamentals in all three phases, and at the same time get a head start on Northwestern. We know Northwestern is an excellent football team, a little different style than some of the teams that we'll play. So it's been nice to get those things accomplished, and as I mentioned at the end, to get ready for Northwestern and get a chance to watch them play against Purdue on Saturday. One
of the things most of the fans don't get to see is that Sunday scrimmage with the guys who don't get to play a lot. And this week, in fact, they got to do it right here in the lights of Memorial Stadium. Talk about some of the names and some of the players you'll see upcoming in the future.
Well, the one thing we've done all year long, and I think our players have enjoyed it, a lot of the scout team players and the redshirt freshmen, we scrimmage on Sunday. And I know one Sunday we didn't scrimmage, and I thought we were going to have a mutiny. They were banging on my door wanting to know why we didn't scrimmage, and I promised them that during the off week that we would have a scrimmage in the stadium, and so we were able to do that. I think we've got some young backs, Jason Sullivan and Courtney Clancy and Yamar Washington, and Kyle Kester's injured, but we got some young backs I think people are going to like. I think we've got a young secondary and some young linebackers, Damian Jones, Leonard Bryant, Will Lumpkin, some guys that I think are going to be able to help us. And I'm not going to have an opportunity to name them all, but we really like this freshman class. We like some of the redshirt freshmen that were redshirted from a year ago. And we've got some sophomores. And we played a lot of our two-deep guys in this scrimmage, and because they maybe haven't played a lot this season. So they enjoyed it. It's nice to see the young guys, even though it's late in the season, play with a lot of enthusiasm.
Another thing this week offered you the chance to do was to really focus on the rest of the season. 5 games to go. I know you talked about the team a lot.
Well, the one thing that we all do is set goals, and Indiana football is no different. We've assessed our goals. Majority of our goals are still obtainable, and so we want to make sure our football team focuses on that. And Northwestern is a team that can take us one step further to those goals. If at some point in time you need to reassess those things, we would do that, but we're not to that point. So I think that's important for us to look and say we have 5 weeks to go. There's a lot to accomplish. It starts with Northwestern. It's really no different in the sense that you still have to play each game one at a time. We do know that we play Purdue and Kentucky at the back end, and those are 2 great rivalry games for us. Both will be played here in Memorial Stadium. So we're here against Northwestern. We go on the road for a couple of weeks, Michigan State and Penn State, and then come home to play 2 great games at the conclusion of the season. So we have a lot to play for. I think our players know that, and the way you get ready to play those things is just to continue to practice and get better and better.
All right, we'll be back with more after this.
Which came first, the steak burger or the customer? I can't make the steak burger until the customer orders it. And yet, paradoxically, if there was no steak burger, what brought the customer here in the first place?
Steak burgers. They order them. He cooks them. And I serve them.
Steak and Shake, famous for steak burgers.
It's an uneasy time for investors. The market has been unpredictable at best. That's why I'd like to talk to you about City Securities Corporation, Indiana's most experienced investment firm. For 77 years, we've been helping investors with sound financial planning and investment management. And now we offer even better, more sophisticated services by making best-of-class global money managers available to our clients. Let us help you secure your financial future at City Securities.
How good it feels to drive a luxury vehicle. At Lockhart Cadillac, you can experience true opulence. The DeVille with its elegant design and intuitive technology. The 2001 Seville SLS with its exhilarating combination of power and performance. Test drive our 2002 Escalade, the most powerful SUV in the world. For sleek styling, the Catera and Eldorado models. Cadillac, elegance and sophistication. Visit Lockhart Cadillac, experience the fusion of design and technology.
Phoenix Fabricators and Erectors wish to thank the many engineers and municipalities as well as the good people of Indiana for your support. We at Phoenix also wish to remind you of the overall capabilities of our company, including tower and antenna inspections, and of course, our long-term maintenance agreements. That's Phoenix Fabricators and Erectors.
Cam, although the Hoosiers didn't get to play at Memorial Stadium this week, there was some great football played here. I'm talking about the Monroe County Youth Football League, the 3rd and 4th graders, the 5th and 6th grade championships, and even some flag football. And I know you support the Monroe County Youth Football League.
Well, in Monroe County, and really this entire area, they've done a super job with youth football. Of course, most of us as football coaches played youth football ourselves, so we wanted to support youth football in this area. This year's a little unique in that we have a lot of our coaches' sons that are playing. I know Hal Hunter's kids play, both his sons play, Ron Burton's sons play, and then this year they started a flag football league where I know Coach Thompson's son Anthony's playing, Marty Fine's son Joey, and then Tommy and Danny. My 2 sons had an opportunity to play. So it was fun this week to come and watch all the kids from the area play, but again, to watch the kids of our coaching staff was especially enjoying. And I think the one thing we as college coaches are really probably more involved in the last few years than at any point in time in college football. We're getting more involved in youth football because there are more kids out there that need to play the game of football, and they're looking for things to do in their spare time, and more kids are going back to playing football. I know the NFL is extremely involved now in promoting youth football. So we want to do our part, and it's nice to be able to have a facility like this where the kids can come here and have a great experience and then dream of being an Indiana football player someday.
All right, let's take a look at some of the action from earlier this week.
Good evening from the field. At this time, I'd like to introduce special representative from the Indiana University football team, a man that needs no introduction, a man that these guys would love to tackle right now, wouldn't you? Antoine Randall, number 11. Antoine, you got anything to say to these young men? Yes. Good luck and play with your heart.
It's an exciting evening at Memorial Stadium. It's the championship games of the Monroe County Youth Football League. With me is Rob Santa. He's president of the group. And Rob, you got some 3rd and 4th and 5th and 6th graders playing. This is going to be the highlight of their season, getting to play at Memorial Stadium.
It's our championship game. They've played 8 regular seasons, and then we had a playoff. So they're all looking to get to the stadium. That's what it's all about.
Now, we watch the Indiana players here on this same field, and what people don't know is for them to be as good as they are, it takes a while, and that's what these kids are learning, the football at an early age.
They start early, a couple weeks of every night training, practice, and then they go a couple nights a week during the school year, and they learn what it's like to be a part of a team, just like the Indiana players are doing.
And we're not talking touch here. This is tackle for 3rd and 4th and 5th and 6th.
It's full contact tackle football. There are modified playing rules to keep it a little safe. Weight limits on who can carry the ball, and some kicking restrictions. But other than that, it's pretty much full-go football.
And these programs go on all over the state. Talk about the Monroe County Youth League. How many players do you have? How many teams?
We have 420 players, and then we have 30 more playing flag football, their first introduction to it, and another 100 cheerleading for the guys that are playing football. Wow. And yeah, they go over all throughout the state. There's a couple associations, and about the same program happens from north, south, east, west.
Now, a lot of the IU football coaches have children that play in the league. Is that fair that they get extra coaching not only from their coach here but their dad when they get home? Talk about some of the coaches who have kids.
It's funny, John, we don't see a lot of the coaches during the season. They're too busy. So occasionally they'll come out. Cam Cameron has his boy in the flag league. Hal Hunter's boy is playing out here tonight in one of the championship games. Also Marty Fine. He's involved in the league. So
I'll talk about the Indiana football program. It's good to Monroe County Youth Football. We just had our Youth Football Day a few weeks ago at the ball game.
Well, our league came earlier. We came during the one of the first games, and then the boys played during a short halftime interlude. And also, the last home game, it was neat to see just all kinds of jerseys from all over the state. Hammond, all the way to the south, Richmond, they were here, Terre Haute. It was a neat feeling. These kids really enjoyed watching the Hoosiers play.
All right, our appreciation to you for doing this for youth football.
We appreciate IU's involvement. Thanks a lot, John.
Thanks, Rob.
This is a very valuable award, and we recognize outstanding play in tonight's game, but it represents the play and the hard work that all the kids have exhibited throughout the year. Even though we single out one child tonight, we want that to be emblematic of the way the kids have played throughout the year. Tonight's defensive player of the
All right, with us now is Jan Bond. He's the director of the Flag Football League, and even before the kids get to put on the shoulder pads, they're playing flag. Talk about the age group you're in.
Well, we're first and second graders, so this is for most kids their first experience of football. We really try to focus on having a lot of fun. We want these kids to come back and play in the bigger leagues out here with tackle later on. But we're really trying to have a good time out there. And I think we've succeeded so far.
And your kids are going to get a chance to play today as well. That's got to be exciting at Memorial Stadium.
It is. The kids have been looking forward to this all year long. They always do. This is great fun. Great fun.
Now, Coach Cameron has a boy playing in this league. Is he a quarterback like his dad?
Both Tommy and Danny are playing, and they both played a little quarterback. Yeah.
And what do you say to kids? I know some kids may be a little apprehensive about coming out for football, but at a young age, what do you talk to kids about coming out to play?
Well, we just like to have them come out and have fun. We have a great time. We mix up calisthenics with Johnny Bravo cartoons, and we just have a great time. So we try to get the kids into the sport and hope they continue.
Jan, thanks so much.
Thank you.
What defines excellence? It's all about learning.
There are no limitations to the things you can do here. There are many things that join us together, even though every one of us is unique.
The teachers have been incredibly supportive.
Their excitement and love for their subject, just spills over into the classroom.
It's a challenge, but you can do it.
There's just not a place better in the country.
Indiana University.
Excellent.
At Marsh, we're known for freshness and great value. But do you know what we're most proud of? We're proud to be part of what makes this community great. If it's good for families, Marsh is there.
Thanks.
Where does Coach Cameron bring the IU football team to prepare for each season? Right here, to the Fellowship of Christian Athletes National Conference Center in Marshall, Indiana. The FCA National Conference Center is located in beautiful Park County with over 500 acres just east of Turkey Run State Park. Awesome athletic facilities, spacious conference rooms, a team challenge course, and housing and meals provided. Contact National Conference Center Director Scott Smith and get your team ready for the next season. The FCA National Conference Center, memories that last a lifetime. There's still time to enjoy a beautiful southern Indiana fall at the Eagle Point Golf Resort, located just 20 miles south of Bloomington on beautiful Lake Monroe, 18 championship golf holes, and fine dining at the Eagle Point Golf Resort.
It's a cheer squad, a cheer squad, a cheer squad, a cheer squad, for you. It's a cheer squad, a cheer squad, a cheer squad, it's a cheer squad, for you.
Hi, I'm Ricky Kohlmeyer, and I'm from Newburgh, Indiana. I'm Elizabeth Dillard, and I'm from West Terre Haute, Indiana. I'm Krista Reese, and I'm from Jasper, Indiana.
Name's John Summer. I'm from Manchester, Indiana. Hi, I'm Mike Jimmerson. I'm from LaPorte, Indiana. Hi, I'm Billy Graves. I'm from Newburgh, Indiana.
Our duties for Indiana Cheerleading are being at all the games, getting the crowd excited and cheering with us, and to cheer on our team to win. Let's go, let's go! Let's go, let's go! We are the member of the Cream Squad. We're the co-ed squad. We cheer for men's football and men's basketball. There's also a Crimson Squad, who is all girls, and they cheer for men's soccer and women's basketball. And there's also the Palm Squad, and they cheer for men's football and also at the men's basketball games.
We're all really excited about going to nationals right now. It takes a lot of preparation from the whole entire squad, and we tape all of our different skills and all the things that we do in front of the crowd and stuff like that. So we send in a tape, and hopefully how it goes when we go to nationals, and we do as best as we can.
I'm just really excited to go to nationals this year as a freshman. It's all really new to me, and I just think it'll be a really good experience.
My favorite part about cheerleading is doing the stunts and stuff like that in front of the crowd. It's fun throwing on the girls and they get excited and the crowd gets excited. It's real challenging, but it's a good time.
You can jump up and down, you can spread it all around. Now hit it and quit it. Oh yeah, hit it.
At Steak and Shake, we're a restaurant. I do the waiting. On you. There's more than one way to make a shake. And we admit, their way is more efficient. But when was the last time you sipped a shake and said, that tastes efficient?
Steak and Shake, famous for steak burgers.
The future is here at IUPUI and the IU Medical Center. A comprehensive, definitive campaign is underway to position this exciting campus as a model in the 21st century.
IU is already a national leader in cancer treatment and research, but private support will be even more critical in the near future as we make advances.
Dr. Cook's work is in finding the cure for prostate cancer, and he needs your help to accelerate the elimination of this disease. The future is here, and we invite you to be a part of it.
Whether you're in the market for improving existing structures through quality renovation and expansion, or interested in pursuing a new facility, think of Hunt Construction Group. As Indiana's largest construction manager and fourth largest privately held company, Hunt Construction Group has been building landmark facilities throughout the state and across the nation since 1944.
I'm thankful for my opportunities here at IU. My experience with the team are wonderful. We're like sisters. We have a lot of different bonds that I could never share with anyone else. I've had the opportunity for a great education, a chance to play basketball all over the world, and the opportunity to meet great friends that I will have for a lifetime.
Make a difference in the life of an Indiana University student athlete. Call the Varsity Club today at 855-0866.
All right, Cam, first let's talk about some keys that you tried to accomplish this past week.
Well, number one, defensively, the one thing that's been surprising to me is our inability to contain the running game, especially late in games where the game's been in the balance and we've needed to get the football back. We haven't done the job that we need to do there. So we've looked at some personnel issues and some things that some ways to solve those problems that we're having stopping the run. That's the first thing. Secondly, we just need to continue to improve in the kicking game. I think we took a step in the right direction against Iowa. We're nowhere where we need to be yet, but we're getting better. And then thirdly, on offense, we just need to continue to be as multiple as we can. We need to keep people off balance with the run and the pass. We have an explosive offense, but we need to crank our offense up a little bit. And all three phases need to improve going into these next 5 ball games.
And then Northwestern, the next opponent, the keys to that ball game.
Well, Northwestern was favored to win the Big Ten Conference at the start of the season, so we know they're a good football team. It starts with Damian Anderson, one of the top players in America. Without question, maybe the top running back. You have to contain him, but that's not as easy as everyone would like to believe. They've got Zach Kustok can run the ball extremely well. He's one of the most productive players in our league. Sam Simmons is a wide receiver who now is a big play threat for them. And then defensively, they're getting better and better. They lost a lot of guys off of last year's defense, but they're getting better on defense. But it starts with containing their offense. It's a one-back, no huddle offense that can create some tempo problems for you. We're going to have to adjust to that this week in practice, and then come out and play with great energy on Saturday.
All right, it's Indiana and Northwestern this coming Saturday at Memorial Stadium. Hope you'll be able to join us for the Cam Cameron Show next week.
The Cam Cameron Show is brought to you by Steak and Shake, famous for steak burgers. Indiana University Foundation. The Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Marsh, we value you. City Securities Corporation, investments since 1924. Indiana University, quality education, lifetime opportunities. Teachers Credit Union, need money, make money, manage money. Teachers Credit Union. Cook Incorporated. Eagle Point Golf Resort. National City Bank. Indiana University Varsity Club. Phoenix Fabricators and Erectors. Hunt Construction. Join us next week for more IU football action on the Cam Cameron Show.
Hard work, dedication. Sure.